Hey, what's up guys, this is Mac. Welcome to NCR India free rural channel on YouTube. Here in this video I want to talk about type emotions. So first of all, open Eclipse and let me show you what is type emotion. Whatever in the previous tutorial we have actually talked about type conversion. Now there is a difference in type conversion and type promotion. Let me tell you, in the case of type conversion, we were actually converting the one type variable to another type only when we were trying to assign one type of variable to another type of variable, right? The value of one type of variable to another type of variable. In that case, only in the assignment operations, whenever you want to assign the value of one type variable to another type, only in that case you'll have to apply type conversion explicitly, or Java will apply implicitly as per the conditions we have discussed before, right? Now what is the type promotion? Type promotion happens only whenever you execute whenever the compiler executes such arithmetic expressions. In that case, whatever the value is there, if if the expression has the variables of byte type, short type, the value will be all the values will be promoted to integer type by itself. It's by default. Whatever the value will be manipulated is manipulating there, that will have to be promoted to the integer type values. Let me give you an example. Let's say if I'm having a variable of if I'm having a byte variable having a value 100 semicolon, byte variable b having value 50 semicolon, and byte variable c having value 50 again, and let's say there's a fourth variable called integer type variable, it's d, and we're executing this expression a into b divided by c. Now what do you think of it? Is that correct or not? Because the right hand side is all the variables are byte type variables. Is that really correct? It is completely correct. We don't need to apply any cast here. We don't need to convert the value of right hand side part to the integer values, because it is already an integer value. As per the rule, what Java follows is that during the execution of every expression like that, every arithmetic expression, the values of byte and short will be promoted to integer by default, right? And these are the values. A is a byte type variable having a value 100. The 100 value will be promoted to integer type value, but not the variable is still a byte type variable. Remember that the value will be promoted to integer type value, right? And b is again promoted to integer value, c will again promoted to integer value. Why is this happening? Because if you will multiply a into b, what number will you have? You will have a number 5000. Does this number come under the range of byte type variables? No, it doesn't come under the range of byte type values, because byte has a range of -128 to 127 and the number is 5000. Now what should the compiler do for this? Compiler can do only two things. One is stop the execution, because this is a byte type values, we cannot execute such values. But actually it doesn't happen. Compiler allow it to execute, and compiler basically convert these variables, these byte values to integer values. It promote them to integer values by itself by default, because that's the rule. Remember that. And behind that's the only reason to which will to unaffect the process of execution, so that the process of execution won't stop. That's the only reason that compiler has to promote the values of byte type values during the execution of the expressions like that. Okay, so that was the first case. Let me tell you another case where you will see the type promotion. So we are having a byte a is equal to 100, right? Let's say a is equal to a into 2. Now what about this? Is that a correct expression? Yeah, it's a byte type value, we are multiplying it and we are assigning it to another byte type variable. That's completely correct, but it is again not correct, because this is a rule. Always remember that during the expression, every value which is short or byte, that will have to be promoted to an integer value during every arithmetic expression. So a is having 100, the value, only value, not variable. Variable is not being promoted to integer variable. No, only the value of this variable a, which is 100, is being promoted to integer value, another integer. Okay, and that 100 will be multiplied with 2, and the result will come out to be again an integer value called 200, right? And because in this case, now we are actually assigning the integer value to a byte type variable. So in that case, we'll have to cast the right hand side value so that it can be assigned to a byte type variable like this. So that's something about type promotions. It's a basic introduction to the type promotion, and there are some rules that I'm going to discuss in the next tutorial. Okay, so keep watching NCR India Free Tutorial channel on YouTube, and please remember that do not forget to put your views and comments out of my videos. Always remember this thing, that you'll have to put your comments and reviews after my videos, because in that, only in that way I would come to know what you need, and how's my work is going for you, right? Thank you guys, thanks for watching, bye bye, take care.